Hey, greetings everyone. This is New York Dan here. Same name as the sign over there, the neon sign. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I was just outside doing some work today. It's a little on the cold side, but it's not actually true. I did come in first and I cooked up a steak. Yeah, I was just having this delicious steak. Filet mignon, baby. I'm going to save some of this for another day. That's a lot of steak. It's really delicious. I need some kind of a vegetable to go with it. Yeah, and I had a little bit of red wine with it. This is Old Vine Zinfandel. If you saw one of my videos, I may have filmed when I bought this wine a few weeks ago. Bogle is the brand. Old Vine Zinfandel. And you would think, I've heard of white Zinfandel, but they do make a dark Zinfandel. It tastes pretty good. I thought it tasted a little weird when I was eating the steak. I was like, this is strange. I think it's okay. I put an ice cube in it. Yeah, you know what? I have a strange combination of stuff going on. By the way, you're going to see the video where I made up the steak. Yeah, I'm going to post that separately, but I have an odd combination of tastes going on. I use Worcestershire sauce, and I've been eating a lot of horseradish. Yeah, with the steak. Really, really good. Really good stuff. I was saying, by the way, don't worry. We're going to talk. I'm going to do a couple things tonight. I'm going to talk Sarasota Tim. We're going to check on that. And I might even do some Nomadic Fanatic. Let's see how I do. Maybe if I keep it short, man. The heck is that thing over there? Oh, that's my keyboard. Durr. Used to be over here. I did some cleaning. I moved some stuff around. Yeah, we'll try to keep it compact, Jack. Last night my video got very, very long, but we had a lot to catch up on with all the stuff going on. A lot of weird stuff happening. Today we'll see what we'll see what's going on. Did I watch part of his video? Butter. I put some butter on the steak. I cooked it with butter. That's how Ruth Chris Steakhouse does it, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. Guys, I've only had a few sips of wine, okay? I've not had much of this. I had a little bit. They would be like, oh, he's been drinking. Forget about it. I think you got to have some wine with a good steak like that. Am I wrong? There's some one of the James Bond movie, maybe it's From Russia with Love. Bond actually figures out that the guy traveling on the train, he figures out he's an imposter. He's not British because there was some weird thing where he ordered fish and he ordered a certain type of wine with it. And that tipped Bond off that he wasn't really British. Do you guys remember that? What kind of wine was that? What am I supposed to drink? What am I supposed to pair with the steak? Is it only fish that you're supposed to pair a certain wine with? What do they say? Yeah, a lot's been going on. My friend in Florida has been messaging me a lot. He on the skids. Hopefully his job lasts, because when I go down there, it might be a real problem. Fingers crossed, if he gets let go from his job, who knows what I'm up for. I might have to drive him around to find a job or something. Might be a charity case. Ouch. Yeah, a lot of people in Florida on the skids. Some of them are living in an RV trailer. That's how bad it is, guys. You just don't know. So let's see what's going on. Okay, I think I watched this video. Did I watch it? Sarasota Tim's morning video today. He said, it's good to be bored. Yeah. And I think he was saying, like, focus on, like, doing stuff without, like, being distracted by your phone. Or it's like people are always, like, doing stuff now. Yeah, maybe time, like, slows down if you're bored. Take time out, for yourself, like meditation maybe. Yeah. It's good to be bored. I've had the opposite problem. I'm like overloaded. Yeah, my life has been too complicated. That may sound kind of crazy, right? Because it's like good stuff. It's not necessarily all bad, but I'm doing a lot of things. I'm going to be doing a cruise. I'm doing this trip. I did all those cruises in the fall. I feel kind of like overloaded. Just doing this, all the trading I'm doing, trading up a storm, trying to make money, doing that. I'm like, I got too many things going on. Oh, that's right. I do YouTube. Ha! I forgot about that part. Yeah, that's another thing. No wonder why I'm so busy. Jeez Louise. Oh, man. The comments Sarasota Tim got, they're worse than my comments on my videos. Jack Vernon says he has become unwatchable. And he got 81 thumbs up. Guys, could this be the beginning of the end? Is it here? Is this the end of the channel? Is this the end of Sarasota? Man, that's a bad one. And I'm sure Sarasota is going to scrub that. He's got to scrub that comment. He can't let that go on like that. Jack Vernon. That's the most likes I've ever seen on a comment on a Sarasota Tim video. 81 likes. Someone's asleep at the wheel here. Tim's comment scrubbers have not caught this. Let's see what the replies are. Is it Michael? 6580 says, it could be the start of a trend. Hopefully he will pull up the stick and refocus. Got 11 thumbs up. Baja Jamie says, guess it's your latest video. Got 3 thumbs up. Unbelievable. Scotty Kaysen commented, does anyone know if he reads his comments? And that got 33 thumbs up. What's going on here, guys? I am shocked. I've never seen this on Sarasota's videos where these rogue comments are up and they get that many likes. I've never seen this before. This is weird. And it's new people. I don't recognize these names. It got 2 replies. TRD Off-Road, that's a regular on Tim's channel. He says, you must be new here ×2. And Bubba says, you must be new here. Yeah, those guys usually comment. And Scotty Kaysen commented again. That was 15 hours ago. He said, answer your comments, Baker. 1 reply, Angel Mission. She says, if he missed your comment, you can email him. Wow. Let's see. I'm looking to see what comments are worth reading here. Bandito says, I hate standing in line. People you know at some point you are going to pay. Get your check or credit card out while you're waiting. I don't have time to watch YouTube. Tim has too many videos. LOL. Ouch. That got 7 likes. This is bad. This is Michael Jackson bad. I don't know what's going on tonight. Let's see what else is going on. How many comments are on here? Are there... there's not that many. Let's see. See if there's anyone notable here. Oh. Giggy 30117 says North Georgia mountains ER last night. Thanks for the cheerful video. I hope you feel better. That's sounds like a terrible night. Yeah. 3 replies, including Tim's. Oh, I can't read any of them. I have to turn the incognito on. Apparently, the 3 replies are scrubbed if you've been shadow banned. That was 15 hours ago. Yeah, I hope you feel better. That's terrible. Let's see what other comments are going on here. C Daddy says, my wife and I went with our son to Longhorn, that's a steakhouse, for Valentine's Day dinner. It was good as usual. Got 1 thumb up. Yeah. Longhorn, I'm trying to think if I've gone there. Do I go to Longhorn Steakhouse? I've definitely heard of it. I think I've been to, I went to one in Florida. Last time when I went down to Florida, what did we do? I got the steak with lobster, surf and turf. What steakhouse was that thing that I went to down there? My friend would know. We met up, we went with Jason, our friend Jason went with us, and we saw a movie. I don't know if that was a Longhorn. Could that have been it? Outback? I don't know. I do not know what that was. I got to ask him. I don't know if I've even tried Longhorn. Dixon Hoffman says, ribeye steak has to be well done for the best flavor. Yeah, man, you got to have the flavor, man. The flavor. This steak I had, it's called a petite sirloin. It had 2 cuts, 2 small pieces. Well, they're pretty small, but they're thick. You'll see me cooking it up. I'll put the video up later. I just got to piece it together, man. Not doing it in this video. When I do my commentary, I just do it in 1 take. 1 take, man. I don't have time for editing. No, man. Whatever happens, happens. But when I do, like, when I'm filming different, I got to wait for the steak to cook. I got to, like, film it in different scenes. Then I got to put that together. A little bit more work. But we're not going to get cheap on you all. We'll put it together. Finally living life. They're talking about steak too in tonight's video, or Sarasota's video. So how appropriate that today's the day I finally cooked that steak. I bought that from ShopRite. Remember when we had that big snowstorm came, if you watch the channel regularly? Yeah, I stocked up, and I don't know when the hell that was. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had to cook that steak today. It said used by February 5th. It's still good, man. It's been in a cold fridge. Finally Living Life 1982 says, yes, you are correct, my friend. It is more tender, but it loses so much flavor if it is well done. But lions say, you do you, and I'll do me. Yeah. If you get a really good steak, you don't have to cook it so much. That's the trick. Sky One says, come on over, Tim. I'm smoking chicken and ribs today. Sounds like good barbecue. Oh, they recommended some vitamin D for Tim. You know what? I don't know what's up with Tim. If Maron98 says, well, you have breath. Repent now. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Now it's the day of salvation. Melvano says, $5 say you buy a guitar. Nah, I'm too cheap to put up the money. Oh, the kid playing the guitar. That's what's going on. Tim was fascinated. Huh. Jim Bauer says the devil puts the phone in your hands so you can't fold them to pray. We must wake up. All kinds of stuff going on. Oh, someone put some stock stuff down. You know what? It looks like it's Michael, but it has 2 L's at the end. 6580. He says, buy the rumor, sell the news. Got to have your chips on the felt to win, so get invested in the markets. Super low-cost index funds, etc. And he gave some of the tickers for them. Can use equivalent non-Vanguard funds that track the same indices. Best advice Tim has ever given to community of 111,000 beautiful souls. First of all, Tim didn't give any advice about buying mutual funds. I didn't read it. I watched his video. I don't know what he's talking about. He's giving the advice. I'm not going to even read the tickers. You know me. I don't like those funds, those ETFs, because someone else is making money off your savings. Yeah, I buy stocks directly. If you're interested, you can come on board the channel. I have memberships. Get your memberships right now. They're going fast. Hot dogs. Be a hot dog chef. No, seriously, I do have memberships to my channel. The base membership, it helps support the channel. It's $5.99 a month, I believe. The pro membership's like $24.99, something like that. The pro one, I'm going to be doing a lot of work on that and giving people, I'm building a dividend portfolio. I'm showing them what I do for it's like more serious investing. I'm going to show them some quick trades. There's a lot going on. I got to set that office up more. I've been doing videos, though, every time I do trades. I've been trading up a storm lately. Yeah, let's hope the crypto holds up and the market doesn't crash. Yeah, and I was real excited today about a stock. I let the members know about it, what's going on. There's a stock that I think I'm on the money with. Yeah, and if it works out, that might take care of, it's going to be a payday. It's going to pay me like a salary that you'd make at a company working all year. If it works out. Yeah, man, it's part gambling, man. Entertainment only, man. The lower level membership is a way to support the channel. That's what it is. It's a good way to do it, So anyway, what I was going to talk about, a few things I wanted to comment on. The devil puts the phone in your hands so you can't fold them and pray. These phones are computer systems, right? It's amazing what can be done with the phone, right? Yeah. If you're doing work on your phone, it's like me. I'm using this phone to do stuff. Even when I'm doing stocks, I'm using this as a computer. I'm looking up tickers. I'm reading information. I don't know. It's a very useful object. I mean, you could set aside a day where you take the day off and maybe not use your phone. That is an option. And focus on like Zen or the now. Oh yeah, remember if you saw when I was at a Stella Blue restaurant for breakfast the other day, I filmed that quote from Buddha. Yeah, that was pretty cool. If you think about it, Buddha, the quote, it's back on my video when I went to Stella Blue, but it was something along the lines of don't dwell on the past and don't worry about the future. Live right now in the present. Yeah, it was a quote from Buddha. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, the index funds, things like that, I don't know about that stuff, guys. I want to do that. What else is going on? Oh yeah, the kid that played guitar, Tim was all obsessed. He saw something on YouTube. A little boy, from my understanding, played guitar. Or he was playing guitar and Tim was going crazy over it. I don't know. It's not really my thing. If he could play some disco music, maybe I'd be interested. I have a disco playlist if you want to see my stuff, the music I like. It's open to the public for free, man. You don't even need to be a member, man. For free. Absolutely for free, man. Under playlists on the channel. So yeah, anyway, guys, get this. Oh, there's 2 captains, 1 ship. Morning, Tim. I think they're the ones that were going to visit him. I don't know what happened with that. I can't even respond and ask them because I'm shadow banned. Stakes, baby, stakes. White 24 valve. That's got to be a Cummins turbo diesel. I know my engines. A Dodge Ram. Yeah, that's what I'm having tonight. Steaks, baby. Yeah. So yeah, guys, get this. The only video of the day. He got just over 3,000 views 16 hours ago. I don't know what's going on. What do you guys think's happening here? Tim has cut way down on the number of videos he makes. I don't know what's happening. Is he working a job? Is this some kind of a gimmick? He's trying to sell stuff? We just don't know. He went to the doctor the other day. He said, oh yeah, we're going to get, that's what I was going to talk about too. He said he was low on vitamin D. I don't even know if I have it here. Somewhere I have a vitamin D kicking around. Yeah, you know what? I don't understand. He's making a big deal out of that. You can buy a damn vitamin D supplement right at Target. If you're low on it, you don't need like a prescription or anything to get vitamin D. Yeah. They say it acts as a hormone. It has a lot of benefits to it. Yeah. I noticed something really bizarre, guys. If I take, I watch how much I take. I'm not really taking that much vitamin D. If I go in the sun, it seems to be better. It seems to work. I like getting some sun. I feel like that's more natural. I do put block on, and I don't go in it. I don't go out in it and get like burnt. I try to avoid that. I'm talking like 15, 20 minutes of sunlight when possible. I've been a vampire this winter because New York, today it was drizzling out. Very terrible weather. I'm going to see what the temp is. 34 right now outside. The garage is up to 37. That's not bad, actually. At least it's above freezing. But yeah, I probably have low levels of vitamin D right now. But get this, when I was taking the vitamin D, I noticed this is messed up. If I supplement with vitamin D and if I take too much of it, I can feel like my wisdom teeth start like activating, or they start pushing on my teeth. It's effed up. I've had this. Yeah. You believe that? So I know it's sometimes it seems for me I'm better off not taking that much vitamin D. You take too much, I notice it makes like body hair will grow faster if you take more vitamin D, right? I don't want a bunch of body hair. That's pretty crazy, right? I'm serious. So it's with the supplement. But I don't know if that holds true. If you get your vitamin D from the sun, I think it's more natural. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to take that much vitamin D. Taking vitamin C, astaxanthin, whole bunch of stuff. Oh, the soy lecithin. I've been taking this stuff. I think it helps. I don't know. Fish oil, taking that. Whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. And the other weird thing is, how come Tim doesn't discuss what the hell happened at the doctor? Tell the results. Tell what the numbers are. If he went there, what has he got to lose? People aren't gonna. It's not like they're gonna dox you based on your like medical numbers or whatever. I mentioned what mine were when I went for the physical. I read the damn report or went through it. Anyway, we don't know what's going on. Maybe he's working a job. He's not around that much. I'm checking the time here. Keep it compact, Jack. Actually, it's going to be pretty easy to do because he only has one video. Uno, man. One and done. It's off to the store to hand out samples. Huh. Yeah. Well, I checked, Miss Vicky had a new video out, and she said she couldn't watch anyone do recipes on YouTube anymore or cook on YouTube. She said she's done with that. It's something that messes her up. She doesn't want to see that. Or people eating at a buffet. She doesn't want to see that. Well, I got bad news for you. I got this steak video that I got to put out. Figured I might as well film it while I'm cooking it. Yeah, just a lot of stuff going on, doing the trades. What else is happening on the world of YouTube? Bunch of junk going on. A lot of people watch that video I had about don't poke the bear, that JJ video thing. Yeah. Who knows what's going on? Now today he put out some kind of a live stream. I thought he was doing commentary or something. It made no sense. It was some kind of traffic cameras he tapped into, and he was broadcasting them in a live stream, hoping to see if Sarasota Tim was driving. They were apparently right by where Tim resides, by his residence. Yeah, pretty strange stuff. I clicked on it. There's like no audio. It's just some kind of a feed. Strange stuff. I don't know, guys. So yeah, that's basically what's going on with Sarasota. Rhymes with Yoda. Yeah, I probably have better content. I got to start doing more of my own content. This stuff's on the skids, man. It's on the skids. It's good timing, though, just as well. I'm going to be going on my trip. I'm going to be doing some travels for real. I'm not like Tim where I'm just saying I'm traveling. I'm going to be doing some travels. I'm going to be doing an adults-only cruise. There's some really cool stuff going on. For me and my channel. You guys are going to see it for free, man. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe I'm going to check in with Dinger once I get underway. I'm going to check in with Dinger and see if we can't meet up again. What do you guys think? Do some kind of like we'll do maybe a little video for you, an interview, just a quick one this time, man. We're not going to be stressing that we did too much filming last time. This time, if we meet up, it's going to be more for fun. We're going to just relax and get something to eat or whatever, and we'll just do a little video. Yeah, we'll make like a quick video. Yeah, we'll do some cool stuff like that. Think that's a good plan. I guess you know what we could do if we do a meetup, we could invite Sarasota to join us. I don't know. I don't think he's going to show up, but we could invite him. We'll see. And then I'll be going to my friend's condo and we'll see how bad the situation is. He on the skids. Yeah. I'll be going to South Florida, folks. A lot of cool stuff's going to be coming up. I'll take a ride down to Miami. Take a ride to Lauderdale. We're going to check some cool areas out. Excuse me. I did have more of that soup, the vegetable soup, this afternoon. I kind of get a chuckle out of Sarasota Tim because he keeps saying he lives in South Florida. Bradenton, I don't consider that to be South Florida. That's pretty much like, if you look at the whole state, it's pretty much Bradenton is like halfway up Florida. It's like, it's on the Gulf, but it might even be a little more than halfway up Florida. I do not consider that to be South Florida. South Florida is Boynton Beach, Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Florida Keys. That's South Florida. Bradenton, not a bit of a stretch. So anyway, I don't know what he's talking about when he keeps saying that. And we don't know what's going on. Is he going to move back into the condo with Tammy? Is something weird happening? Man, I hope not, because that's going to be Dullsville. Yeah. The next thing, he'll get rid of the trailer and it will just be a guy. It will just be a retired guy in Florida living in a condo. I don't know what he's going to do for content. Yeah. Who knows, guys? Anyway, I'll tell you what. Let me wrap this one up. Maybe I'll do a Nomadic Fanatic. Maybe I'll cook up some veggies to have with the steak. Yeah, just eating the steak with no veggies. I don't know how Tim does all that stuff. The pure carnivore. I want something else with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, something's missing. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you guys will have a terrific Thursday. This will be my morning video for Thursday. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. Yeah, and we'll see what happens here, what the latest is for tomorrow. Yeah, very strange times here with the Sarasota Tim community here. Very strange stuff going on, guys. I don't know what's happening. All right, your friend, New York Dan, over and out.